a beautiful, lovely, sexy wife. This girl is fine, you know. Even when I saw her, I'm like, Jesse, you get ice.
You got yash. You got gun.
That's you're touching the wrong thing for yash. That's your own yash, huh?
I can't think of the song within my head that keeps saying, I got yash. I can't cook. Or somebody's wife.
You know I love you, girl. With my heart and soul. You mean everything to my heart, yeah. Everything to my soul. Love me, JJ, love me tender. Love me, JJ, love me tender. Baby, you mean so much to me. You're my everything.
Welcome to our channel. I'm Joyce and
I'm Jesse, yo.
And we're back with another
video.
Don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that little bell notification button so that you can be notified whenever we
Post.
Also, we was thinking of maybe doing like a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions that you would like us to answer, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section below. And in a few videos we'll get that answered for you.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You can ask us anything. Like,
if you want to know something about me, feel free to ask. You want to know something about Chinyere? Ayameko. And what?
I don't know. I got nothing.
Nike.
Nike.
Yep. So if you want to know something about feel free to drop. I said chop.
Chop knuckle.
Feel free to drop that in the comment section, and we would have a video, you know, answering those questions. You know, I mean, any questions.
Anything you want to know, we're gonna answer honestly.
But don't shoot your shot, cause this guy,
unless you want to be my sugar daddy,
I gotta give them to me.
I can sing you my account details. So the other day I was just thinking, right? Like, my life has changed within the last few years, you know, and with like being married to Jesse, being married to a Nigerian, you know, something that I never thought I wanted to do. You know, I just want to let y'all know a little bit more about us, because we're going to talk about it.
Absolutely.
How life was before we met each other.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's something we can talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start with Jesse, because, you know, he's grandpa. Go.
I'm grandpa sitting with an ancestor. So you go first, man. You know.
Okay. So, before I met Jesse,
let me know what happened to you before I even thought of coming to America. Let me know what your life was.
Okay.
Martha, let them know.
Yeah, I was a teen mom. I can say that. At that point, I had lived in about 4 different states as an adult. 4 different states.
What state?
Texas, Georgia, Indiana, and Illinois. Yep.
Not bad.
And a little bit before I met you, so during that time I was like, I don't know. My dad always taught me to do whatever your heart desires, do whatever you want to do. Don't let nothing in this world stop you. So that's what I did. I did the traveling. I had the baby. My baby came with me every state. He never lived nowhere else. I dropped out of school when I was pregnant. I was embarrassed. But then I went back, got my GED. I did some college. I was homeless before. I lived in a homeless shelter. And at the time, before I met Jesse, it was about 3 years before I met Jesse, I was in this relationship with somebody who was mentally, physically, emotionally abusive.
Where was I? Sorry.
No, and then the time I met Jesse, I was actually really depressed. I was really, really depressed. And I don't know. And when I met you, it was like, I don't know, sunshine, something different.
Ta-da.
I wasn't happy at all. I didn't know where my
But
life was going.
you didn't look sad or depressed the day I met you, though.
So even after that, I still didn't.
Yeah.
But I was always told you don't have to look like how you feel in the inside.
You don't have to look like what you go through, right?
Yeah. So anytime I always put on my best face, put my best foot forward. I will always do that. That's what I will always talk. So.
And we would just meet. I would just be there, doing nonsense, making her laugh. We'll all be laughing, gisting, talking. You know, having a good time.
Yeah, it did seem that way.
Yeah, it was. Even though you were telling me what was going on, it didn't look bad because you were still happy and stuff. So.
What's going on in your life, Mr.
Who?
Singer, songwriter, photographer, artist, fashion designer. What is it that you can't do, man?
So I'm the first of 4 kids.
Oof, Jesus.
You can imagine. First of 4.
Bully.
I ain't a bully.
You is.
But anyways, yeah. I was born in Lagos, Nigeria.
Woo woo.
My dad is from Delta State. My mom is a Lagosian. I lived in Lagos all my life. For almost 30 years before I came to America. And while I was in Lagos, Nigeria, I started arts at the age of 8.
Okay, let your mama tell a story.
You know, I started drawing at the age of 8 and I just kept going with it. You know, my mom encouraged me and I was self-determined as well. So I kept going, went to high school, went to college, studied fine art as well. And while I was in college, I discovered photography. You know, I began to do that as well and began to make some money for myself.
Money maker.
Helped my way through school. You know, supported my siblings, family, you know.
All that while you was in school?
Oh yeah, I was schooling and working. Oh, during, you know. And then, I actually worked with T.Y. Bello. I worked with Kelechi Amadiobi. They are popular Nigerian photographers. So, after all that, I freelanced for a few companies. I won't say it was easy. It wasn't easy though, but the point was, I had my own time, I had my own freedom. I used to tell her, man, I could just up one morning and say I'm traveling. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. I went to Ghana. I was planning to go to South Africa or Kenya when I came to America. And then I got here to America. I'm like, ooh, what is life going to be like here? Ooh. You know, I've never worked for nobody. To be continued. So when we met, what changed?
You made me see life differently.
In what way?
I think because you was like from a whole nother world, a world that I didn't know nothing about. But when you were talking and telling me, you made me interested in it. And so...
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Like, basically, like your upbringing, you know. Mm-hmm. How y'all would run in the yard chasing chickens and
oh yeah, that was fun, man.
You know, and how you was attempting to tell me how the apartments was like one room and then another room, then a shared bathroom. So, you know, but it wasn't like an apartment like what we live in now. So, you were saying how you did work for yourself, how you was traveling, and then you was at the moment I met you. Everything I had to say was negative, and you can't deny that. I never really said anything positive except when I talked about my child, you know?
Yep.
And when you would talk, it's like no matter what you was going through or no matter what it was, you always was so positive about it. Like, you'll turn a negative into a positive. And so without even being in a relationship or want to be in a relationship, I'm like, okay, well, I want to be his friend. That's something that I need. That's something that inner me need. And so now, that's what I do. So you rubbed off on me. I always see the positive in things.
Yep. You see, there's one thing I believe, right? It's, and I applied this in even my creative adventures, you know. Never see a thing for what it is, but what it can become.
Makes sense.
You know, so even in negative situation, because it's negative right now don't mean it's gonna be negative forever, you know. Like there's room for change, there's room for improvement, you know. You just need to put in deliberate effort to make it work. That's why even with my art and stuff, I can just see something that people think is useless, you know, and use it to create something. People will be like, what? Really? You use this for that? You know?
Like with the Amazon wrappings and the girl.
Yeah.
That was good.
And this picture, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. You know, those were donages from the Amazon orders we got, and we used it to create this picture, you know. That's what I'm talking about, you know. See the positivity in the negativity, and that's what drives my life, you know. Like, very important.
Wait. And then another thing, when I met you, I was in a point where I thought I was stuck. I had been in that situation for so long. The people thought that I really needed them. And it had me feeling like I really did need them. And I know I didn't. But then when you came on, it was like, you don't need them. You know, it's a breath of fresh air. And I love you for that. So thank you for saving me.
Thank you for saving me too.
From the big bad wolf.
But it's one thing I like about you, right? I like the fact that...
Let's go videos.
No. Even though, you know, this old stereotype thing was flying around the place, you know. Yes, I knew a few, but I was conscious about it. And to be honest, some of my African friends then, even ladies, told me, man, look, if you want to get married, do not marry an American. A lot of them are crazy.
Even an American
they
told
said
him
they
that.
are all crazy.
Even an American married to an African told him that too.
Who? Someone we know? Okay, tell me that. Behind the camera, because I've forgotten. I only remember the Africans that told me not to marry Americans. Oh, yeah. But it's one thing I like about you, right? I like the fact that...
Let's go videos.
No. Even though, you know, this old stereotype thing was flying around the place, you know. Yes, I knew a few, but I was conscious about it. And to be honest, some of my African friends then, even ladies, told me, man, look, if you want to get married, do not marry an American. A lot of them are crazy.
Even an American told him that.
They said they are all crazy.
Even an American married to an African told him that too.
Who? Someone we know? Okay, tell me that. Behind the camera, because I've forgotten. I only remember the Africans that told me not to marry Americans. Oh, yeah. You know, they told me not to marry Americans, that they are crazy. But then...
No, don't lie. I was crazy.
No, you don't understand. You add it, right? Not crazy.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you act up or do, you know, there's a reason behind it, which I understand.
Now? Because then I don't think you did.
No, then we were not married, so I'm still taking off if I wanted to.
You know what he used to do when I used to be upset or act crazy? This Negro would not talk to me. You would not talk to me, and then I had to pull up on him like.
Yeah, because I don't want to deal with all that.
But then you'll see me and start acting like nothing was wrong. So that's how I got you.
No, because when you come, your head is leveled, you know. You come cool and calm. Nah, this is not the time for that.
No, my makeup was on. It was real red.
No, it's okay. It's allowed. Give me some ickies. So
I do my do, you do your do.
You know, so I was actually open to, you know, whoever love directed me to or directs me to, you know. I was actually very open to that. I wasn't biased. Oh, the person must be an American, must be Puerto Rican, must be Mexican, must be a Ukrainian, must be a Malian. No, none of that.
Well, I'm a Malian, so. No, I feel like I didn't think we were. Personally, I didn't think this was ever gonna happen. This is like sometime I'd be like, is this a dream? When I wake up, am I gonna be back in the situation I was in before I met him? You know.
Oh no.
Cause like it happened, like all of us, like I'm like one day, like I even was out trying to get a little happiness from, you know, what I was going through, and then I end up meeting you. And then, I don't know, it just took one phone call.
Yeah.
And good thing you called back. Like, I don't know, I just sit back and I think sometimes. And I always tell him, like, I'm so grateful that I have you. And, you know, thank you for saving me. Thank you for, I don't know. It's just, I really do in my heart feel like I will still be in that situation if it wasn't for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Make me want to cry.
Cry. Cry. It's okay, my child. It's okay. But no, I do. So thank you. And don't forget to like our video.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to our channel.
Mm-hmm.
And hit that little bell notification button.
Bing.
So that you can be notified whenever we
Post.
So, last time saying, send us those questions so we can get y'all some answers.
Send the answers, baby.
Questions.
No, oh. Send the questions.
And that's a wrap.
Peace. Jump on. Watch.
Peace. And that's a wrap. Look.